Gentlemen, we are back once again for another installment of the weekly Ultimate No Prep Challenge. This week, we got a full table once again. All returning guests, of course, is Conway. We got David, otherwise known as Elf Hunter, and of course, Nicolas, returning as well. How you guys doing?
Been good. You know what you need?
What's that?
You need like an air horn, like because I said like we're back, like yeah. I felt the lack of that.
Yeah, I have like a drum pad thing that I can use. I gotta go grab it somewhere. It's back at home.
It's hilarious.
I can totally do that. Yeah. Oh, I've got some ideas in store. If all works well with the Horizon game that they're starting back up, Crispy and the gang, I got some ideas. So it's gonna be cool.
Gonna steal the show.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, we got we're going to be trying out the officially unofficial NPC system. And we'll go over that just real quick before we do anything else. Let's see here.
All right. It worked great in that last game, the Dreamscape game.
Yeah. Yeah, last week we did Dreamscape, which went really, really well. Of course, Nicolas ran that and it was awesome. So, of course, it's a D100 system. Basic core mechanic is you roll D100 under your skill rating. Bonuses and penalties apply to the rating, not the dice. Critical, roll within the top 10% of your skill, rounded up. Of course, that really is not going to matter. The easiest way to kind of remember that is if you roll under, equal or under to the number in your tens place for your skill, you crit. So, opposed rolls, or I should say fumbles, of course, 99 or a 0, double zeros, it's a fumble. Opposed rolls, of course, each person rolls for their respective skill. Winner takes it. On a tie, I have it as the one who initiated the struggle takes it. So it's hopefully going to make it a little bit more, proactivity is rewarded, that sort of thing. And if it's a circumstance where there's not really a clear differentiation of who initiated it, it'll just be the higher roll succeeds. So, of course, if it's a tie, the higher roll succeeds. Degrees of success, of course, critical is better than a success, is better than a failure, is better than a fumble. We have our skills, and of course, the skill tree there. We're for specific skills and like specializations and stuff like that, you just add 20% to the skill rating, and you can just, instead of course, like as we always do with 4D, instead of class and other stuff like that, instead of class and level, we just do kind of a blanket skill options. Skills, of course, they're pretty broad, pretty basic. Body, finesse, aware, intellect, will, ingenuity, social, and of course melee, range, and defend. Simple modifiers, things of that sort. I tend to lean on the side of if the modifier is making the job easier, I'd rather you just not roll for it. I see no reason to roll in that case, but of course we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Combat, of course, as we always do, initiative is determined by roleplay. In quick draw style scenarios, opposed roll of finesse is more than enough to determine who goes first. The combat is opposed rolls, so the attacker describes their attempt to strike, defender describes their attempt to thwart or avoid. The attacker rolls melee or range, defender rolls defend. If the attacker wins, defender takes one strike. If the defender wins, take none. On a tie, no damage is dealt, but the attacker comes out on top. So the attacker is sort of put in an advantageous position. Again, the person who initiates it gets the advantage. Crits and fumbles are really where we're going to do kind of our co-creation. basically any cool special effect you can think of within reason. Obviously, we're fitting into setting, tone, and item scarcity and stuff like that. For health, strikes measure how much punishment a character can take before incapacitation. All you're doing to find your total strikes is the tens place of your body score, and you can't use specializations to boost your total strikes. Similar, when you're at 0 strikes, you're incapacitated. You must receive medical attention in a number of rounds equal to the tens place of your will score. So, of course, most attacks do 1 strike of damage, but common sense prevails. If you have a gun to your head, you're going to die. Same thing with a knife to the throat. Magic, it's just there if we decide to cross the bridge, you know what I mean? But instead of a list of spells, it's just kind of the easy d6 manner, where you describe the effect, the difficulty is determined based upon your desired effect. And all that's there. Simple effects are, of course, easy, intermediate, expert, and then godlike. Simple enough. Shoot.
What you're saying is that the 100 gang keeps winning, yeah.
Yeah. I figured it was probably. I am curious what it would look like if we instead just switched to a blanket D10 instead of doing D100. If we just did blanket D10. But of course, that's something to play with in the future, just to keep it sort of dead simple. But
I like it. Yeah,
simple enough. Yeah,
percentile systems are very easy to catch on to.
Yes, yeah, they're very intuitive. How's it going, Kingmaker? Popping in here. Zonalar dropped in. Said, "Have fun role playing, guys. We intend to."
Hell yeah!
Cool. Be accomplished though.
Yes, we will accomplish it. So, let's go ahead and get our... Maybe, where's it at? No, that's not it. Oops, I need it right here. Where you at? Why is it not showing? Just a minute. It's being stupid. There it is.
We're waiting for the table to roll.
Yes, yeah.
The table of fate, yeah.
The table of fate. Big Bad hopping in.
Yeah, man. It's always exciting to roll these.
Yes.
It's kind of what is the monster of the week kind of deal.
Yeah, totally.
Great not to roll the 9.
Yeah.
MicroWorld.
The dreaded.
Yeah. So last week it was myself and Nicolas, and we did Survival Dreamscape. A great session. It was actually a lot of fun. We really had a good time. It was a one-on-one game, which I think worked really well for Dreamscape. But yeah. So and he replaced that with MicroWorld.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I wanted to beat that today,
Yeah, microorganisms, that sort of thing.
Always gonna flex on us because he has actual knowledge on it.
Cool. So let's see. We
describe your bilepidic fucking cell wall, Hydrophobic. It's hydrophobic.
Yeah. Cool. So I will go ahead and roll a D4 to see who is going to be GMing. Of course, 1 is going to be myself, 2 is Nicolas, 3 David, and 4 is Conway. Let's see.
We all know where it's going to land. Ooh,
David.
All right.
You are on the chopping block, my friend.
All right.
Awesome.
Then I'll go for the setting.
Yes. D20.
That's 9.
Not
Roll again, make it anime. Here we go.
Let's go.
There we go.
Okay, so it's the best of both. Okay, wait. This is already an established setting. That's just cells at work.
Yeah, this is just cells at work.
It's literally cells at work.
It's literally cells at work.
Well,
literally.
I was just about to say, if I roll this, I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Are you familiar? Are you familiar with Cells at Work, David?
I know what it is. I've never watched
Okay.
it. I've never
Me
even
either.
watched Osmosis Jones.
I've watched it.
I watched
The first
Magic
season.
School Bus. That's the
Yeah.
closest I have to this.
Mm.
That'll work.
Okay.
Cool.
You want me to like kind of give you?
I'm gonna be a super edgy killer T cell.
Yeah. Well,
so
I guess we
that's
gotta
exactly-
figure out the tone.
Oh yeah,
first
that's
before we
true.
do that.
The anime already covered that. There are two, like there's a serious one and like a very lighthearted one.
Mm-hmm.
There's like two different Cells at Work thing going on. But anyhow,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, Nicholas, do you want to roll for a
Oh, yeah.
tone? Give me a D8.
Is that D8, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Mundane.
7.
We're just gonna be working.
Oh, it's the hardest one. You just say, "Yo, I guess we're doing digestion over here."
I'm
Dude.
gonna just
What-
carry some
anime,
oxygen, you know.
Yeah, what did I say was gonna happen whenever you put that on the list there, Nicholas?
You jinxed. You cursed it.
Oh
Osmosis
man.
Jones. Yeah, we could go Osmosis Jones too if you're not.
How did we roll exactly the two things we commented as being difficult to RP?
That's so
Mm.
insane.
That's the way it goes, I guess. Why
Yeah.
you do this to me?
So I guess we should ask this. So because we did roll again, make it anime, David's going to be replacing 9. So he's not going to be replacing 11. He's going to be replacing 9. Are we cool with that?
Yeah, I
Can you
mean,
make it anime be a permanent thing there. Feels like such a
curse is like a.
It can
a
apply
block.
to all of the other ones, so I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe,
Well, I feel like we already-
we can let him choose one to replace.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. We'll let you kind of have that
I feel like-
option.
if you have one more MicroWorld, then it's gonna be weird, you know.
Yeah. We'll see. Because we already have the roll 2 and mix, I do wonder if it'll get too muddy. Just having
Yeah.
multiple like combination type situations going on here.
True.
But in any case,
Take chat recommendations.
yeah. Not a bad option.
Yeah, that's good.
You guys better leave some then.
Mundane.
Yeah.
Jeez. This is rough.
All right then.
I think we should talk a little bit before we go because David, do you know Osmosis Jones?
I know what
Have you
it
watched
is,
that?
but I've never even seen that.
Man,
I
you're
know.
in for a.
I know.
Okay.
Like I said,
Uh,
Magic School Bus. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. I mean,
That'd
it's
be cool, actually.
mundane.
What if like we're shrinking down and like exploring?
But
Mm.
is that mundane? Like, but it's anime, so I guess mundane can be like
You
a bit
mundane.
blurry.
Start
I'm
off
just-
as mundane.
Like slice of life?
Someone's
Could
just
just be
teaching
like-
a class. You know, it's biology class, but they're like, "Oh, this is how we teach it every day." We go inside the
Oh,
book."
that's cool.
Does that count as mundane? You think? Is that
I
cheating?
think it does, yeah.
That's fine with me, brother.
I was more interested in being actual like anthro microorganism, but that's fine.
Mhm.
That does sound cool.
Because
So-
we could
so
like be viruses. We
Wow.
could be like invading the body, which is a mundane thing for viruses and bacteria
Yeah.
to do. So it's kind of like a heist or like a breaking thing, you know?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Yeah, you guys be viruses or something.
Because what's more
With it.
interesting to roleplay out, you know?
What'd you say?
So David, your initial idea was us like Magic School Bus shrinking down and going into a body.
It was just an idea.
Okay.
But I kind of like what Nicholas was saying. Like, you guys actually are the virus or the blood cell or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
I should have been the
really
GM.
hard
Should have been
to
me.
roleplay that.
I studied my whole life. It's like, oh, you're going
Yeah.
through connective tissue now.
Yeah.
There's, fibers of elastin like all over around you.
Yeah.
You know?
No, this is in spite of
These highways of cartilage and ligament. I kind of like the idea. So whenever we were talking about whenever Nicholas put the idea down initially for MicroWorld, we talked about what a mundane game of that would look like, and we said like just delivering red blood cells, like red blood cells delivering oxygen throughout the body. So we could do something like
Euro Truck Simulator.
well, I was thinking like a blockage, like what a heart blockage would look like, and we're bottlenecked and we're like trying to get through, or
That's oh, yeah.
Be like a cancer kind of thing, you know.
I made things
Like-
hard for everyone. I'm having fun.
Gonna have fun with
It's really tiring out here in the I-95, you know, the vein
Yeah.
that irrigates the eye.
yeah.
Just telling y'all right now, y'all are gonna face palm at some of the ideas I come up with, but y'all gonna
It's
have to
all
roll
good.
with it.
It's
I
all
like the
good,
idea
my
of
friend.
because there's more of a story there
Mhm.
than just
Sure,
touching the blood
sure.
and preventing like arterial blockage, you know.
Yeah.
I'd like
Today,
to...
I want to role play being HIV, man. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, like, I'll be a sperm cell. You know, it's
Mhm.
fun.
There you go. Must deliver the virus. So, what do you guys want to be as far as characters and
So
motivations?
mundane, right?
Yeah.
Are we working against the body, or are we part of the body?
I
Are
like
we
the
even in a
idea of-
body? Because we could be like floating, I guess, in somewhere else.
It's your final call, David, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it is your call. But that, I mean, I guess that was kind of the idea initially, or at least it was when me and Nicolas were talking about it. That was sort of the understanding, or at least the idea that we ping ponged off of each other is like, you know, in a body. But I mean, microorganisms really can go in a million different ways.
Don't forget that it's also anime, so I'm not just
Yeah.
Yes.
HIV. I'm HIV with like spiky hair. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like anthropomorphic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak.
So, as far as I don't care if you guys are helping the body or hindering the body. I think I'd like to just actually start off with character ideas and what you guys want to do with your character, and then kind of based off that, I'll kind of make more of a premise.
I think we kind of need to be like somewhat adjacent, right? In order for this to work. Or no? Or is it not real? Is that not real?
So, well, I like the idea of like one of us being.
A spy.
It could almost be like an escort mission. Like one of us is going in, or like two of us are going in as the virus, and the other one's just like the common cold. You know, where the viruses are attacking, attacking the immune system, and the common cold is there to like give the killing blow, essentially, or something like that.
Oh, okay. Kind of like
Conway's looking at me like I'm nuts.
if we're like the defense of the body, then I think there's more roles there because there's all different types of, you know, defense system cells.
It's just like border control at that point, right?
There's like the natural killers, which are part of the innate immune system. You have E cells, you have the B cells. There's like a lot, and it's gonna sound crazy, but you study these so much that you can kind of start anthropomorphizing them in a way. The natural killer is just a natural killer that goes around killing everything, you know. It used to get like triggered, but then we're getting like a bit too incremental on the actual like idea, I suppose. It's more just a fun RP.
I'll be Phil, Bazo Phil.
Oh, that's cool, man.
What is that one? Like you gotta like lure us a bit here, because like I know some, but not all of them. I know the
nothing,
basic,
so.
like the layman's one. You know?
Hold on. Type of white blood cell that plays a role in the body's immune response, particularly in allergic reactions and against parasites.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Big Bad is suggesting we do that Futurama episode as well to make things simpler.
I didn't know that.
It's kind of the magical school bus, but
yeah.
Oh, that could be funny actually if we're all controlling the same body. There's an RPG for that already. I forgot the name.
Is there?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's called like John or something.
Yeah.
Everyone is the voices inside John's head.
Yeah, but then we're playing into the microbe theme again, I suppose. I want to be a natural killer cell. It's gonna be fun.
Natural killer cell. Man, I don't know.
You rot upon us, Nicholas.
I was thinking about I could be like a secret cancer cell. You guys just don't know it yet. You know, like
Ooh,
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
You start seeing me everywhere at the same time. Why are you
Growing?
dividing so much? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is an interesting idea. It's a little nebulous. I don't think it really fits the idea.
No, well, yeah.
We could be like dopamine.
I like the mundane part because mundane is just getting a body through the day. You know, it would be funny to just play like the powers that be behind a human's actual actions.
Okay, so Uriah,
I'm gonna leave it up to Nicholas though, because he's the one that wrote microbe. So I don't know.
No, I'd be fine with that too. I feel like that fits. You know, it's like the unseen world in a way. We could go that route too.
You guys want to make sure the body stays.
Would probably be a bit easier too. You know, to be pretty honest with you, like we are kind of like the different psyches.
So we're changing to psyches rather than like cells.
We could be maybe different like body functions too. I don't know if that's like I was again going to like, you know, like Uriah is like the logical reasoning. You know, I'm like
like domain play. Do a Brownstein with a body.
Yeah, and you, David, you are just the guy trying to like go through his day.
Yeah, the nervous system is separated into sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, and one of them is for the fight or flight response, and the other one is for like the actual like normal functioning of the body response.
You know what this is going to turn out? It's like 3 GMs versus 1 player. Like David is just trying to be a guy who keeps making him like do stuff.
That would be crazy.
That's cool. Actually.
That would be insane.
We are like all trying to convince the GM, and the GM takes the action. You know. Because it's like very introspective in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then like
is this the 5th dimension?
Yeah, we back Jim. It starts exploding.
If I can South Park episode, bump.
Yeah.
Right.
Zonal's got a good point. The idea of like fight or flight battling each other.
I want to be the fight or flight sympathetic response, man. That's what I want to be.
Okay, you want to be like the most animalistic.
Yeah,
you want to be the animal.
The guy's having a conversation in school. I'm like, dude, he's looking at you, man. He's gonna jump you, man.
Yeah,
you gotta get the fuck out of there. It's a crowded room. There's like 12 kids there. You're gonna die, bro.
Well, hold on a minute. So this is literally. I'm just thinking in terms of like how to GM this. This is David literally could say, "You see such and such," and it would fit.
Yeah, because
but we are. We'll say that to him. We'll say that to him.
You know,
this is,
you know what?
This is like
the anime as well, right? I kind of picture all of us as being like anime characters inside like a submarine, and like I need to take the periscope and like look through the eyes.
That'd be like that'd be cool. Like it's a brain shaped submarine. Like
brain. Yeah, we're the cranial cavity. That's the name of the episode.
Cranial cavity. I like that.
I actually really like
control. We already took control.
Yeah, I don't know. Instead of you, there are 2 wolves.
There are 3 GMs inside of you.
No.
Right, so I'm gonna be the lizard brain. I'm gonna be the fight or flight.
Okay, you're fight or flight.
Yeah.
Let me destroy all my notes here. Okay, we have fight or flight.
I will be the right brain, the creative.
Well, okay, I got nothing left. It'll be the bodily functions. You know what? I'm gonna be your bodily functions. Like, if you feel hunger, if you want to pee, like that kind of stuff.
I'll be that. I like the idea of co-op. You know, it needs to be silly, like
co-op.
maybe
we're playing co-op.
Yeah.
Maybe we're like aliens trying to pretend that we're human. Like the objective is not to let people realize that we're not human, you know?
Yeah. Slice of life anime. That actually kind of, there's a ring to it.
Mundane, slice of life,
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna like wake up next to our wife and we need to like go get toast without being too weird, right? Like take her to a date or something.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's like an actual control panel in front of the brain where you can see what's going on outside of the body.
We interact, you know.
There's a little periscope. I'm gonna look through to see through
Yeah.
the eye.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So Conway, what are you again?
I'm the sympathetic nervous system. I'm the instincts and lizard brain part of it.
Mm-hmm. And Uriah.
And
I
you're
am
all
the creative.
personified.
Yes.
The right brain kind of stuff.
Yes.
Okay. What is a good name for what I'll be responsible of? Like
Left brain. Left brain is like the more logical.
Yeah, it's more analytical.
But I was thinking like I want to be more like that bridge between, you know, the physicality of the body, like pain. I don't know if that can be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because you guys are already covering like very like large sections of what makes like a person's thinking process.
Sure. I mean, it could work. I mean, because, you know, the logical side of your brain tends to deal more in reality, you know, the tangible facts of life. So if you're hurt, you know, oh, I need to stop being hurt, that sort of thing.
This is like a fucking Gundam like mech anime. I just realized.
Yeah. So the logical.
Okay.
But I don't want to be just the right brain, you know. I'm gonna have a name.
Well,
yeah.
The thing is, I want to be a character inside the cranial cavity. I'm not just.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. You're three little guys running around inside
another
the brain.
character.
Maybe like we don't need to like put ourselves in that box. But take that into consideration. Like we're still a character in a way. We're kind of like guiding him. Maybe that chaos can like actually aid into portraying a real human. You know?
I like that. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. So
what are we thinking of in terms of names?
I think there can be a name with a pun that relates to. It sounds like a character, but it's a pun. You know, like.
It could be Lisa, the lizard. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Liz.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is that too on the nose?
Synapse.
I like it.
Let me see. I don't know where to take my name. You guys have any suggestions there?
If you're like right brain, is it really synapse? I think it would be more like it's hard, man. Something to do with creativity or imagination or emotion. Oh, it could be like E, then a dot motion, like your son.
Ooh.
Wait, am I gonna be the anime girl? Oh, God damn it, I'm Lisa. Yeah.
You cornered yourself. Okay. But I accidentally am the cute anime girl. Wanna know? I guess I'll do it.
Oh no!
If you guys insist, man. If there's nothing else you can do.
All right, and then the name of the guy that you guys are all controlling.
What do you think about that? It's like kind of like Polish sound, like
Logic.
Yeah, Mr. Logic.
Logic.
The guy could just be called David because it's even like funnier, like in a meta sense.
Yeah.
I was about to type David's body, but I'll just leave it at David.
Okay, so do we even need stats? Shouldn't like David be?
I was thinking about that.
Because we're just saying
It's
like,
gonna
do
be
that,
OP.
you know?
Okay, because what if I roll for like attacks, right? And then you roll for like David's gonna have like everything at max, you know?
Okay. Wait, so like, are we contesting like some? Who's bringing up situations? You know,
The GM, he's playing David and the world, you know. I mean, we're playing David. He is.
There's going to be other people inside David's mind, you know, all competing
cool,
with you guys. There's a whole. You guys are like part of a whole conglomerate of businessmen running around. I partially agree with Maker.
So we can either.
I like this now. This is such
yeah. It'll be challenging.
Exactly.
But
easy spirit.
Yeah.
So let's trade out this, like how, like, what is the usual, what is going to be the MO here, you know? So, because I think we need to talk that before we start into the game, because we want to be very lost, right? Like, so David is controlling the human, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, none of us are controlling the human. It's kind of, picture this: the GM, like, we're piloting a submarine.
Okay.
The GM tells us what happened on the submarine. Like, we're not saying, "Oh, the submarine goes forward," right? I say, I walk up to the periscope and look through the eyes. You know, it's gonna be like a normal. We're piloting a vehicle, basically. Except
we're piloting. Okay, I think that's easier.
Think of it that way.
Yeah, that's a better way to go about it.
Okay.
Should David be like a high schooler going through puberty?
Oh God.
Whatever is. I mean, I guess being in school would make, like, it gives fun situations, mundane situations.
Yeah. Like,
doesn't need to be Japan,
where's all this blood going?
Oh no.
No.
Pressing the send PP, you know. Okay. So do like, what is our submarine like, or our human? What's their name? Because that's kind of a character in and of itself. Like, the ship is like the cranial cavity, but that's not the guy's name, right?
That's David, and
David. Okay.
And David is like a high schooler could work. Could be pretty fun. Maybe like first day, like in college or something, because it's mundane. Like, it should be like slice of life. Like, oh, it's gonna be weird when I go eat like toast in the morning or something.
Yeah.
Would you believe there's no random tables for high school events? Random.
Well, you got a job in front of you, man.
That's my job. Okay.
I mean, we can co-create stuff too, right? Like,
yeah.
That's the deal. You're not alone.
All of us.
Zonalar's really harping about the anime.
High school anime.
Fuck. Okay. Not high school. Cease and desist. You gotta.
Why?
It's good for, like, we already have a wife. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah.
Not another high school.
I was already gonna put like some guys sitting by the window in the back and stuff.
Nah, I'm just kidding. We can go whatever you guys want to do.
Do college.
College.
That's
the same. Ends up being kind of, it's like same thing, you know. Like, at the end of the day, it's all the difference. You can drive now if you're in America.
College might feel a little better though, even if it's the same.
Okay.
You could get to some
You got some job. Okay.
You could get into more hairy situations, like drinking and substances and stuff like that.
That could be funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the guy like drinks alcohol and like mist comes into like the cranial cavity. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm a bit woozy now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Logic, most affected.
Yeah. Like,
guys come in, like, tie me, you know, like,
yeah.
Get back to the recesses of the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm starting to get a little bit of ideas.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to think of anything else or dive in?
I'm ready to dive in.
Well, did you guys
Yeah.
like do your stats and all that?
Yes.
I think so.
forgot.
Yeah.
So like, I don't. Okay.
And then your strikes. Do y'all just all have 3 or it's equal
It
to
is
your
the tens place in your body score.
Okay.
Everyone has little microbes inside of them as well.
Yeah.
It's another game in there.
Oh, it's all the way. It goes all the way down to
Fractal.
like electrons, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand, like, trying to see like where, you know, what stats should better represent this facet. So what even is my body, you know, like, because I'm still a character, right? So
Yeah, you're still personified. So if Emotion and Dr. Logic get in a fight, you know, he smacks you with a big anime hammer or something. You know, you physically take the brunt of it.
I like that idea.
okay, I think it's the psychology game.
I'm thinking of a little bit sillier tone. What did we roll for tone?
Mundane.
Yeah, I'm thinking a little bit sillier.
Yeah, Mundane can be silly, I would say.
Kingmaker is just begging us to do something different.
We signed
Okay,
up
so
for it.
I've got a question. Like, our social, like, what side of the brain is that? Exactly. I think it's a mixture, right? It's not necessarily like dominated by one side.
No.
You want to share? Like I do like 25.
Yeah.
Don't let me control the speech modulator, by the way.
Right?
The what now?
Don't let me control the speech modulator, because I'm not very good at that.
I mean, you will take over sometimes, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even speak.
It's
Like,
funny
just
when I
throw
take over,
hands,
because
right?
he's just gonna say like lizard brain stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you pretty. Like, he's all nervous, like he walks up to a girl, both of you guys fighting for the controls.
Or it's like I have to come up with the compliments or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be like rating. Nah, that this is a sub 4 compliment. Don't say that. That's bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there'll be.
I think I'm doing it wrong.
Compared to the compared to the time that's going around in David's head, like the outside world is going to move slowly a little bit, so you guys have time to make decisions. So
you can do the anime trope of like, oh, time runs slower in the brainial cavity.
Yeah, exactly.
So wait,
specialties are cover head, throw rock, and run very fast. By the way,
you have true zeros, right? If you like put everything, is that right?
No. You should have everything filled up.
Wait. Yeah, you have an.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to put one on there. Add another 30. Should be.
So it's 330s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, 330s.
This what play testing is for.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a play test and something else.
Wait, I'm ready to start if you guys are as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All ready? Okay. It is the first day of college for David. He'll be a freshman. Never done anything like this before. He looks outside the college campus. There is a club fair.
Still slightly confused, slightly groggy. Inside his brainial cavity, a young blonde girl, her back on a chair, snoozing, her feet up on a console.
Slide door. Walking in, dressed in a white suit with a black tie. I have some papers on my hand. Like, walk over to the console. And slap Lisa's feet off the console.
A few aides, some guys in lab coats, kind of in the background of the cranial cavity, just working on their own individual computers. One pipes up. "Oh, welcome in, Dr. Logic."
Lisa's feet fall off the console. She gets up suddenly and slams a random button that says hyperventilate.
The
Why'd you do that?
Body
she says in squeaky voice.
Start shaking. Everyone can hear.
I walk through the door. A sort of like a communicator pad in my hand, and I say, "Top of the morning, lads! It's a beautiful day this morning." As I walk up to a control panel and start to swipe through my keypad.
My glasses get crooked a bit with the shaking of the sub. Lisa, what have you done again? I'm trying to
a great morning.
Play some knobs.
It would have been a great morning, she says in a squeaky voice, and looks at Dr. Loxic and then looks back, angry, closing her arms around herself.
One of the aides pipes up. "Someone get in front of that periscope. Get eyes on the situation." There's still this heavy sound coming from everywhere.
I'll go. I tap emotions back. Good morning.
I spin around to look at Dr. Logic. I say, "Well, good morning, Doctor. It's a beautiful day. Seems like somebody's excited for the day. First day of college. Too exciting."
You shouldn't be too excited. I mean, we need to cross the road, see? All it takes is one of those cars. And she walks over to the periscope and has to like stand on the tip of her
I get pushed to the side by Lisa midway to the periscope. My glasses once again like almost fall off. Like shit back.
Through the periscope, several tables are lined outside the campus. An anime club, a foreign languages club, among many others. A paper prints out next to the periscope. Has some text on it.
Lisa just turns the periscope suddenly too fast, moving the brainial cavity as the head swings. She just looks at the cars coming through the road that one needs to cross.
I interject. Wait! Look back. We were interested in learning new languages. Remember? I'm excited, like pointing.
She'll turn with like her eyes half closed. What, you want to get run over?
The periscope focuses on the language club. There's 2 guys, 2 girls. Both the girls are pretty.
On my communicator pad, all of these red windows start popping up of intrusive thoughts. And I start to swipe them away. A picture of David speaking to a fine Puerto Rican woman and starting a business in mainland China, swiping these away.
You better not swipe that right, emotion.
What are you talking about, lad? We got to keep him focused. Get him across the street.
Okay, I'm working on that.
Before we lose track of the moment, like I almost like I just my glasses get crooked again. I scalp it. Before we lose track of what we're doing, let's focus on the now. I turn back to the the main window, the visor.
Through the periscope, a car passes a black sedan right in front of him, and David takes a step back. And
Lisa just jumps up with the periscope still in her hands and runs over, like, on all fours almost to a little console and starts typing things.
I look over. What are you doing, Lisa?
Sweating, increased reflexes, a little bit more adrenaline. She just keeps typing.
I rush
breathing,
over.
The breathing.
I rush over to.
Starts to subside.
I rush over to a large panel of valves and wheels, and I start to turn the crank that says fear, and I also slightly turn the crank that says excitement, bringing both of them up.
Looking back,
the paper prints out a few more with some lines of text on it.
I walk over like in quick steps. Bullet to read.
On the paper, David's every thought is just, come on, focus. These girls aren't going to talk to a guy who's not even watching where he's going.
I adjust my glasses and I speak aloud. Gentlemen and lady, you are overstimulating David. This is just an ordinary day. This is just an ordinary day. Remember that.
It is scientifically proven that in ordinary days, most people are ran over.
I give a stink eye to Lisa.
Who's doing legs anyway? She says before returning to her console.
I walk over to the periscope and say, "Let me get a look at those girls." And I start peeking through my. I see the golden glint of their hair, and the subtle charm in their smile. Put my hand over my heart, step back.
They are fairly normal looking, not ugly by any means.
Lisa looks over the EM and then looks at the big joystick in the center of the brain cavity. No.
I launch towards the console, like protecting with my body, like looking back and forth both at Lisa and Ian. We have things to do before anything else. Okay.
I walk back over to my my part of the control panel. I have a seat, sort of this wistful, absent grin on my face. I grab my control panel again and begin furiously tapping away at it.
The whole room starts to feel like it's in motion.
Okay, I sit down on my rotating chair and I start typing, face glued to a monitor.
All systems are nominal, Lisa shouts from her corner.
Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, I've made a list of priority for the day. We better follow through. Okay. We have to know our surroundings. We have to learn our classes. We have to make sure to remember the name of the teachers. The people in charge. Keeping a good impression too. I know. I hope you two can help me with that. And I'm running my finger to the monitor.
Sneaks behind Dr. Logic, pretending to work on a console, then when he's not looking, she gets behind him and starts mimicking what he says.
And I keep going, gesturing, like pointing to some aids, being perfectly mimicked.
Some of the aides are snickering, typing in commands. The body is still apparently moving. More printouts come out.
I turn to my side and I speak to my my assistant. I say, "Are all the hormonal systems working? Dopamine and the like."
Yes, let me check. One of the assistants. Yes, pretty high actually. Not
Excellent.
too high.
Well,
He gives a nod.
it is the first day. That should be expected. We should be thinking about joining a club too. That will help us mingling. Will help David mingle with the rest of the other kids and help get us through the year.
From behind a console, Lisa like leans, almost like falling down to the ground. What club do you want to join, Glasses? It ain't gonna be a good club like archery, right? That's what we should be learning.
Archery, I'm typing. My glasses are fully white with the reflection of the lights in the room. Archery would be good, but in this day and age, it's not so much of a useful skill as it used to be, Lisa. I'm afraid. We should learn a new language.
The body finally stops moving.
We're here, she shouts.
I stand up and I say, I think that David should join the anime club. I mean, where else can you practice your creativity and make new friends?
I like 90-degree angle, turn on my neck, stare like over my glasses at Ian.
Suddenly, a fear response awakes. Certain levels are boosting all the way to the top.
My eyes dart to my panel as I see these numbers start to go haywire. I say, "We got what's going on up there? Someone get on that periscope. What's happening?"
I snap like we need better vision.
Glasses, get to the periscope.
Scale.
I'm going to dilate the pupil.
I stand up, like I once again walking in the fast pace, adjusting
through the periscope. Some kind of costumed person in rainbow fur from head to toe, looks like a head of a wolf, beckoning, "Hey, stranger, come join the anime club."
Lisa just bolts. Seeing the image in the console, Lisa just bolts, grabs a little hammer and breaks a glass. "Wolf attack!" she shouts. And the lights begin flashing around the cranial cavity.
I quickly run up behind Lisa, put a hand on her wrist and say, No. It's far worse than a wolf attack. Lisa, this is a furry. They're not dangerous in a physical sense, but let me take care of this as I start to walk back to my...
Dangerous? Are you picking up the scent signals? At least their saliva is poisonous.
Yes. Doctor, you'll need to explain it to her.
I'm kind of motionless still looking through the periscope. Like I fix my posture, and I look back. I'm a bit pale. I clear John, I point to one of the aides. Bring that memory again, please. The one we saw on the internet the other day.
Right away. The one oh I know what you're talking about.
I just want to make sure.
Typing. A big screen pops up with a play button. Would you like me to?
I gesture. Play.
The memory starts. Sitting in a cafe. The point of view is in a cafe, and it scans the area. There's a costumed person looking around, and it's crawling, and it sends a shiver up David's spine.
I think that what we should do, and listen very well, gentlemen, what we should do is assert our dominance. We push them to the floor and step on their ribs in a show of dominance to everyone around us.
I extend a hand. Like, Alyssa, I don't think this is the best course of action at this point. We should hold. I honestly value your input. I really do, but this is not the moment for it. We need to make a good impression first if you want to survive. And attacking someone as the first interaction is not a good option. I suggest we nod and walk straight, but nod and walk away straight to the language. Was it Greek? I think that would do wonders for David.
That's what you always say. She's already like much shorter than Dr. Logic, so she just scrunches down and sits down on one of the swiveling chairs and swivels around.
There's a big jerk of motion in the cranium just for a moment.
Yeah. I look at Ian.
As I'm swiping through my communicator pad, getting rid of more intrusive thoughts such as how much does mace cost? And then how much does deodorant cost? I swipe it away when the sudden jolt happens. I turn and say to Doctor, "What happened? What was that movement?"
I go over to my console. David is in choice paralysis. We have to take an action soon. I raise my finger, like with my eyes closed. Once again, I suggest we should go to the language club.
On Eam's pad, another thought appears. I'm going to kill this guy.
I look at the thing, and then I jerk my head towards Lisa, like frowning, like.
She stops swiveling around with the chair and just looks at you. What? Then she looks down to the readings. Oh no! That's enough adrenaline for you, guy. And she pulls down 2 switches.
My arms sort of crossed. I give a subtle nod of intrigue, and then quickly dismiss the thought and say, "No anime club, no more. I don't like it."
I push a chair. I sit with my legs crossed, hands clasped in front of him. Look, if we do the language club, especially Greek, that there's a lot of an aura of intrigue to that. I'm pretty sure that will give David creativity. Remember that's the language that most of the most famous stories are written in first. The Odyssey, for example. Don't you think that knowing that could give maybe... I'm sure that you can do great things with that in your hand. What do you say, my friend?
I'm not even looking at Dr. Logic anymore. I'm buried face deep in my communicator pad, thinking about Greek food and heroes and Greek women.
Emotion, focus. She shouts out. Get to the voice modulator. You got to respond to the furry, even if it's just a nod. Okay.
Oh, and I
will keep reading some Greek or whatever it is, and she returns.
I wheel my chair over to the voice modulator and I say, no thanks.
A loud voice resounds. Oh, come on, why not? What's your favorite anime? You'll
the Rolodex rolls through Boku no Hero, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super. I'm anime is really not my thing. I just never could really get into it. Excuse me. As
I'm like gesturing to myself like yeah.
A voice. Fine. We'll convince you another time.
I like cringe a bit. Then I look back at an aide. Make sure to remember that. Write that memory.
Right away. Scribbling down, typing. Levels are rising, indicating relief.
Lisa, please make David walk.
Fine. You know, we shouldn't be walking into this place. It's like there's walls on our left and right. If something attacks us, we can only run down one direction. I was like motioning him forward, controlling the two levers that control the legs.
The body's in motion again.
Yeah, now make him walk over to the club, to the language club.
When you're driving, you choose when we park, and she just keeps walking. Yeah.
Wait. A bit flustered. What do you mean, Lisa?
All those glasses, and you still can't drive a damn car. You're lucky I've kept us all alive for so long. And she continues going down.
I look at the visor. Wait. Where? If you're not going to the club representative, like where are we going?
One of the aides pops up. Wait, are we driving blind? And he leaves his desk and gets in front of the periscope. Okay, yeah. The Greek club's over here.
Greek? Can we at least speak a more useful language?
I look over to Lisa. Well, what do you suggest? I push my glasses.
She shrugs. One that isn't dead. Logic.
I butt in and say, what about Swahili? You ever wanted to learn Swahili?
I'm afraid we fall into the same problem Lisa said, in a way. I point towards Lisa. Well, we can find something else. There's Spanish is always very useful. That if we could find Chinese, that would take us places too.
When the world ends, knowing Spanish is going to save our lives, and you should write that down.
I look at an aide, like make an X with my hand, like.
The aides all look confused.
Before the world ends, okay. Trust me, I've read a lot of memories from David. Mandarin is gonna guarantee us a good spot.
Fine. She starts moving
on
a memory pops up on Eames' tablet. It's a video. It shows a girl David used to know. She would speak Mandarin.
In scrubbing through the video, the picture changes to that of an orange sphere, a mandarin orange, as the sound of rumbles through the body. I turn to Lisa. How are the hunger levels, Lisa?
Oh no, I didn't look. And she runs across the cranial cavity over to a different station, and she sits down in a swivel chair. This one's already kind of busted, so like it swings down too fast. He's been swinging on it too much. Oh no, the glucose levels are so low. He's about to pass out. We didn't eat anything before coming here.
Well, I am trying to like with both hands. I'm sure it's okay. We've like done like extended fasts before. He can wait until break. I'm sure the other kids are doing the same. We don't need to panic.
I hold up my communicator pad and I say, I don't know, boss. All I'm getting is food over here. He's really hungry.
Several screens near where Lisa is at are indicating David has smelled something wafting in the air.
Oh no. He starts she unplugs a wire and plugs it somewhere else, then goes back to a few consoles. Oh no, we're picking up a lot of scents here. They're good scents, she says. I don't know if we're gonna be able to control David at this point.
The body's
I'm
moving.
I'm swiping through my communicator pad. I'm getting a lot of noise from the olfactory sensors. There's something nearby and it smells pretty good. Let's go see what it is.
She sort of like once more from behind a tall computer, she like hangs off, like almost falling to the ground, looking at Logic. The only Chinese you're getting is food. She like swings back to her station.
I like lump my shoulders. My glasses once again like fall down a bit. Like,
The aide looking through the periscope. Yeah, I second that, Lisa. Looks like he's going towards a cafeteria. And yeah, Chinese food, just like you said.
When the doors to the cafeteria open and the strength of all of the scents fills David's nose, it is an overload of information into my communicator. I plug in a cable to it, and it comes up on a large screen. I start going through the ideas: Italian, Chinese, American, other American, Greek. I say, Lisa, what sounds good?
Another rumble fills the cranium.
Something sugary and something very, very, very fatty.
I'm walking over to a darker corner of the sub, and I sit down. There's like this very simple wooden desk in front of the desk. There's a corkboard, a corkboard, and some papers. And I sit down, like holding my head, like a bit sad. It does not matter. Anything will do.
I turn to look back at Doc, and I see behind him he has his corkboard, and it has the food pyramid, it has a body mass index chart, and I turn back, say, I think Chinese. He's the only thing that's on here is orange chicken. And that's the only thing I got on here. Lisa, to the Chinese booth.
She turns back to her aide that was talking to her. Go, take the legs. She'll sort of like look around whilst looking at the different values, and she'll spot Dr. Logic. Say, oh, come on now, it's not that bad. Look, that girl there, you see there in the periscope? She was in the Chinese language booth. Maybe we could get both things done.
My like, that dark corner with the desk suddenly like gets bright. Like it feels clean. I stand up and I look back with a dumb smile on my face, and it sends that thumbs up towards Lisa. Good one, Lisa. That's why we need you.
The aide looking through the periscope. And another aide. Yes, Lisa. Right away. Moving the legs. The body's moving towards the Chinese area.
Try to make David stand next to the girl. Salute her.
I nudge my way over to the periscope and look through, seeing I see a space in the line to fit in to be able to talk to the girl. I say, Lisa, I think we have our opening. I've got work to do, and
we're cutting the line, EM. That guy that we're gonna cut the line behind, he's like a foot shorter than we are. Little Chinese guy, come on. It will show that we have power to this girl. That's what the girls want,
I calmly walk over closer to Lisa's station. I just see my glasses looking at the guy. Lisa is right. He does seems to be shorter. I think David could take him, but I don't know. I don't think we need to get there. We should try making friends first.
The aide looks back and forth at Lisa and Dr. Logic. Okay, so which one? What are we gonna do?
I think we can give him preference. That will make him indebted to us in a way. We can maybe leverage that later on. Plus, there is a possibility that this man, this kid, might know the girl we're trying to talk to. So if we give a bad impression there, that could ruin the whole thing, the whole operation.
Lisa
my glasses.
Swivel her chair back towards her consoles, shaking her head, mumbling to herself, we're gonna trade the chance of passing down our genes for some weak friend.
I bend over like, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, if that helps, you can work on some plans if things go wrong and we need to fight him. Huh? How do you feel about that?
I'm going to tell you my plan. My plan is we do archery again. Yes, I'm bringing it up again. Because when the world comes down, we're going to have archery and we're going to be able to hunt. It's the only plan that matters.
The world will go down, but not in David's lifetime. We don't need to make him worry about that. Remember when we were 8 and you made him sweat over the heat death of the universe? This is the same situation.
More papers are coming out with his thoughts written on them.
Fine, whatever. She'll turn back to her own console.
The Ada picks him up. It says, I'll let this guy pass, but if he crosses me, I'm shooting him with an arrow. Makes sense to me.
I'm looking.
I didn't do that. She just says, "My little boy is learning." She says.
I go to sit back down at my desk, pulling up on my communicator compliments, pulling up a list of compliments. Your hair is as black as obsidian. No.
I'm walking to I'm besides the aide now. I walk up to the aide with the thought, and I'm like pointing to the paper and said, "Okay, make sure we need to have a plan on how to get the bow and arrow first. Otherwise, we cannot follow through this plan." You can.
The aide says, "Oh yeah." He looks back to the other aides. Y'all make a note of that. Start researching. And he's controlling David. He said, I let the little guy pass, by the way. We're in line now.
Okay.
Behind him.
Did you not? Did you make sure to, let him know it was in good faith?
Did he nod? I didn't.
He she shouts. I think this is part of your department.
The communicator still. It's like I have a bunch of compliments, and they're all like, I type one out and I delete it. I type one out and I delete it. I turn and say, "Oh, right, the whole polite thing," and I click a button, and the head shifts forward.
Did you just say that to the guy that we're still looking at?
No. No. I that was an internal thought. No.
Dr. Logic, pull up the periscope. Did he hear it?
I go like a shuffle towards the periscope.
The
Okay.
Lisa walks over to a little paper coming out. She grabs it and reads it. What did you say to this guy? She looks at it.
It's now at this time.
I'm making the periscope like look back and forth towards the guy and the girl.
They're giving us weird looks now.
It's now at this time I've realized that my hand has been on the communicate button this whole time. And I lift it up and I go, "Oh no. Did I compliment this man for his hair?"
Through the periscope, the guy is looking up at us. He says, "What did you say to me?"
Quickly
an alarm
whisking
comes
through.
Down. Sorry, an alarm comes down from the ceiling.
I'm like,
Dr. Logic, they're all looking at us. They're gonna attack us. They're gonna tear us limb from limb. Should I run away?
I stand up once again, like looking back, and like I'm clearly like sweating a bit. You know, I push up my glasses. Okay, calm down. We just have to just clarify the situation. Say that you intend that for the girl.
Just in case.
Scroll.
She starts throwing up levers. The guy starts sweating and his hairs stand up.
I'm looking back through the transcript of the voice module, seeing where I've haphazardly complimented this Chinese man on the beauty of his eyes, and I slap my hand down on the communicator button and I say, I meant that for her. Sorry. My bad. Do you want my apple here? And Lisa, I turn. Lisa, put the apple on the other man's tray.
No, not the apple. We need that. We need those calories.
Through the periscope, Dr. Logic, the guy is looking. He looks behind his shoulder at the girl, looks back at us. What, my sister?
Lisa controls grabs like a quarter slice of the apple and puts it on his tray.
I like slowly walk back to my corner. I sit and I do like, please bring me something to drink.
Your corner gets darker again. One of the aides, "Oh, here's some tea," rushes over there.
I grab an tea, like
those black lines of shame cover your face.
Dr. Logic, I'm sure you can come up with something. I mean, it's good. You're commenting that his genetic line is good and strong. You should say that, right?
Okay. I point at everyone else with my free hand. Just rephrase that.
I
just explain the situation.
I turn back around to the communicator tab and take a moment of pause to come up with a clever rephrasing, an ingenious rephrasing of the situation. Success. I turn back and I say, hand on the communicator button, I say, "This is your sister. Well, no wonder. See, it all makes sense. You have each other's eyes." see, I was complimenting you both. I apologize. What was your name? I gestured to Lisa to extend a hand.
Through the periscope, the guy, he listens for a moment and cracks a grin and starts laughing. Oh, that's fine. You talk to my sister if you want. I don't care. My name's Evan.
Like from my dark corner, like sipping on some. I gesture like, note that down.
All the aides are writing furiously. Smoke coming from their pads.
On my communicator pad, the levels begin to even out as the tension drops. I feel the grip. I note the grip and his handshake. Finger still on the communicator button. I say, I'm kind of new to the school and everything. Know of any good clubs or extracurricular activities to get involved in? I was looking around. I don't know what's good.
Evan moves down in the line. David is now in front of that girl. Evan responds, clubs? I don't really do clubs. Maybe anime club. The alarm that was going is
my teacup breaks as falls on the floor.
Wait. See if the girl is in the anime club. See, this could be her in, Ian. Lisa says.
On my screen, there's 2 red warning boxes, or one red and one green. This tug of war. I say, do I really have to deal with the furry? Fine. I slap a finger on the communicator button. Anime club. Is that is your sister in that club?
Meanwhile, I like do a big leap over the broken teacup. I'm like my shoulders are almost touching the ground. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm walking towards the sliding door. I'll let you guys take hold of this.
The door slides behind him. The aide. Oh, well, let me look now. He looks in front of the periscope. Evan responds, I don't know. You should ask her yourself, man. He's loading food onto his tray. Sound of a bunch of footsteps is sounding from out of view of the periscope.
Quick ears. She begins walking around and controlling the sound levels. What is that? We're picking up a threat. She turns on a radar, triangulating like where the sound is coming from.
In white corridors with some doors. I'm still walking like lumped over. I'm clearly like upset. I turn into a bathroom stall.
Lisa, roll for your radar use.
Right. That's a 40. Fail.
The 8 is like, what? I'm not sure where it's from.
On the
Should I turn on
screen.
fight or flight?
Say again.
Should I turn on fight or flight? And she runs over to the already broken glass with the big red button.
The 8 is like, it's up to you. I just do what you say.
I put a hand out and say, hold on a minute. Lisa. Hold on. Not just yet. We don't even know what it is. I walk over to the periscope and I take it and turn the head to look behind.
A little bit beyond the cafeteria, coming out from a hallway, a parade of 12 furries marching down the hallway.
I told you it's a wolf pack.
In the bathroom, in the stall that Dr. Logic is in.
I'm just sitting on a closed toilet seat, like, with my elbows on my knees, holding my head, like, and I'm like almost blowing up, like John goes unnoticed.
A voice from one of the other stalls. You're a coward.
Like I gulp.
The voice repeats itself. A coward, I say.
And what do you know of what I have to go through every day?
The voice. Come here. Closer. Ian.
I turn to Lisa and say, don't hit the button, but slowly back away. I'm going to get us out of here. I click the communicator button. And I say, you know what? On second thought, maybe the anime club is just not a good idea. I'll let you know if I find something. And I turn to the girl and say, nice meeting you. Bye.
Lisa scampers off to what is usually Logic's section of the cranial cavity. She begins controlling a ton of different controls, and the whole cavity begins moving rather quickly. There we go. I think I've saved this. I think I saved this, but a little bit too much. She sort of like looks at EM with like innocent eyes.
I turn to Lisa. I say, "What do you mean saved it too much? Where's Doc?"
I think we need
bathrooms.
Logic here because it's hard without him here. You know, I just made normal things. We got the food, so I put the commands for us to go out, scamper off with the food, and eat somewhere in a corner so that no one can take our food from us. We've not established dominance yet. They can just take our food away.
In the bathroom stall, I answer back, well, that would be most unhygienic. Maybe we should meet over the sink.
Fine.
I exit, like, gently open the stall door.
There's plenty of sinks. The voice, turn the water on.
And why do I need to do that? You can exit your stall. I'm adjusting my black tie.
There's a silence in the room for a moment, and then just turn on the water. You'll understand.
Oh, so that makes things clear. Okay. I go for it and open the water.
The water comes out. There's a small pool of water in the sink, and in the water, a face appears and begins speaking. Like I said, you're a coward.
Well, you have to show me some proof before you say that.
The voice is laughing. It's laughing. It says, you've come here broken and dejected, a fool. Go back there and show them what you're made of.
I put my hand on my chin.
The body starts to move on its own.
Lisa is back with a report. See, I'm telling you, Ian, right? This is the safest spot. This is the safest spot right here. Right? Under the stairs. We have our backs to the walls, but we're strong, right? This is a David's strong spot. He's got strong arms. So we'll scurry off and we'll hide behind the stairs and we'll just eat. And eat as fast as we can. The faster we eat, the less chance they have of taking our food, and the more likely it is that we're gonna go and have enough time to find a girl. I mean, find
Lisa, that makes no sense. If our backs are against the wall, people are gonna have to go around the stairs to see our faces. They're not gonna be able to see the cool outfit that I put on this morning. Listen, we need to be out there with the rest of the people. We need to sit down, make a couple of friends, learn some new things about folks, might make some connections, kill two birds with one stone.
Remember last time we tried to eat fast with people around us? They were like all grossed out, whatever that means. This is hard. We need logic here. He just leans back on his wheelchair.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror now. I turn off the sink. I point to myself.
Goes down and the face distorts.
As I point to myself, I nod, I adjust my tie. You are right, mysterious voice. I will do it. Now with like more confidence, I go out of the stall, walking all the way back to the main room. Tuck, tuck, tuck. My feet echoes.
The sliding door opens in front of Dr. Logic. The aide speaks up. Who has the periscope again? I think he's going rogue.
I'm standing like in front of the entrance now. My head towards Ian and Lisa.
Lisa is just arguing with Ian. Come on, I'm telling you, this is the best course. This is the most logical course of action. She just keeps repeating and repeating.
I shout back, and what do you know about logic? What in the world do you know about logic? All you know is eat, sleep, and poop. You know nothing else.
Well, what if we need that? We're just gonna die if I've kept this ship afloat our whole lives.
I now approach them, put my hand above their shoulders. Okay, calm down a bit. First of all, this is right. Those things that you mentioned are very important. We need to keep them in check. We are not little anymore. If you have an accident, that'll be... I don't need to explain, okay? We've had nightmares with that. And Lisa, Ian has a good point. We did get dressed very well. We were even wearing some cologne. That is going to do good for our reputation amongst the other kids. I look at the periscope. Just sit on that open spot next to the girl we're talking to.
Through the periscope, David is trying to get out of the line with his tray still in his hands. Hasn't paid for it.
You know, you should tell her that we want to procreate.
The communicator flashes bright red as a warning of an excess of hemoglobin is being transported through the body, and hastily, no, not right now. No, David, no, not right now.
The body stops moving.
I hush towards the console. Bring back Grandma's picture. Bring back Grandma's picture.
The aide's typing furiously. Through the periscope, David has already turned and is looking back at this girl.
I look at my screen. The Grandma's picture is loading pixel by pixel, like by roll, very slowly. Like, come on.
The dial-up sound. The aides, come on, faster.
With one final.
Nervously looked at the big lever in the center.
Dr. Logic, roll for Grandma upload.
I pull out a plug and change it place. Very 40K picture of Grandma's face, smiling, holding a tray of baked cookies. Alongside it, an audio file. Oh, my sweetie, come here, here's Grandma.
Through the periscope, David turns around away from the girl and starts to go to sit back down at a table. All the aides stand up, throw their papers. Good job.
Lisa watches the big lever in the center of the cavity just go back to resting mode. Right.
Okay.
We're gonna fail that one of these days, you know. We have to make an exit plan, an escape plan.
I lose my tie a bit.
I slump down back in my chair and I say, "That was a close one. I don't know how many more times we'll be able to do that one."
Grandma's gonna stop working soon. We need a new memory.
A new one.
To be fair, I look at Lisa. It will fail enough these days. We just have to hope that it won't fail when we, you know what I mean.
Don't worry, I'll handle the escape plans. She returns to like drawing with crayons.
On Iam's pad, a message pops up. I think they're looking at me.
I pull the pad in front of me and begin to swipe through social faux pas and other social conventions, seeing if there were any that I violated, and I turn back to Doc. I say, "Did we pay for the food?"
I had like a chill, relaxed expression on me, and it goes tense. I go like adjust my posture on the seat. Oh no, we didn't. But wait, there's no need to panic. We can just stand up and go. We're gonna pay. You know, it happens.
Guys, we almost got away with it. Consider that a deposit in our winter's account for when food is scarce.
The sound of footsteps. Lots of footsteps approaching.
Lisa runs over to the radar station, triangulating where the footsteps are coming from.
I stand up, going to the control panel. I'll make him go back to the cafeteria to pay. Don't worry.
David stands up. The footprints get closer, and we can all hear David's voice. What? Oh no.
What is it? Periscopes. Yeah, periscopes.
I rush over to the periscope, bumping a sorry aid out of the way, and begin to see what David sees.
Aid falls over through the periscope. The 12 furries. The one in front points. There he is! Get him! And they rush towards David.
I told you it was a pack. They're predators. She goes over to a lever and cranks to the maximum, pumping adrenaline into the system.
Immediately, everything is moving fast.
I fall off my chair to the side. Yeah, my shoes.
Lisa literally hangs into the lever, like floating, her whole body moving.
Lisa, roll something for the adrenaline.
I'm gonna roll will. That's a 20%. Fail.
The levels are getting higher. Not all the way. The body's moving through the periscope. David looks back. They're getting closer.
I'm peering through the periscope. I'm scanning the area for modes of escape, for ways to hinder their pursuit. I'm gonna roll ingenuity. It's a 60. Oh. I see a trash can stuffed full of food stuff. I say, Lisa, knock the trash can over. It'll slow him down.
Oh no. Lisa look at the controls, then looks at the reports. We really need to eat that apple at least. She controls the arms, munches an apple as much as one can, then tosses the tray over and knocks the trash can as she jumps over it.
The sound
that should slow them down.
Clattering everywhere. Through the periscope, David looks behind him. All 12 of these clumsy furries falling over each other, slipping on the trash, banana peels flying everywhere in a puff of smoke.
I'm making myself stand up, supporting myself on the panel. I'm looking on the input output history. Wait, this makes no sense. Why would they do that? I'm trying to analyze the previous interaction with the furry.
This was an elaborate trap. They were baiting us with food so that they can hunt us down and eat us.
A voice from behind. He almost fell for it. Through the periscope, David runs out of sight and is safe. Do you guys want to end it here or keep going?
I think that was.
Or put final comments.
Yeah, we can hold it here. I mean, I was having fun, but you can hold it here.
Dude, I love this. What the hell? It's so fun.
It was fun. I told you. I was cooking with it.
We can cook, man. Yeah. We can cook.
I felt
that was the funniest one so far.
I felt a little bit retarded, but but I think it's good. Yeah,
it was fun. I was excited when he went to the bathroom and the voice like, oh, maybe David has some unsaid dementia or something going on. Like, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
But it didn't go anywhere. Like, oh, okay, that's fine. It's just
yeah. I was just thinking.
Would have. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be something like yeah. I thought the whole bathroom thing was gonna be like, oh, Logic got to talk to the subconscious or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
That would have been cooler. Yeah,
subconscious. This is like cancer.
I mean, maybe it was that's the cool part. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying because I noticed that if I'm in the room at all times, because I always de-escalate things, so I'll make my character go out and let them wreak havoc a bit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I love? Your character isn't actually like the voice of reason. He is logic. That's different.
Mhm.
So like
Yeah.
I was like, we should make a plan. Like, oh yeah, let's go plan to get a boat, right? Because it's not that you're planning,
Yeah.
oh, we should kill the guy. You're planning, oh yeah, let's plan out how to get a boat. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you,
that was really well played.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my character was
And
so
my
obnoxious.
Yeah.
it
fit though. I thought it was good.
You said
Lisa
your
is a
character was
waifu.
what?
Waifu for sure.
Oh, the waifu.
She's
Oh yes.
waifu material right there. You
Yeah.
know what? Do you guys know a cartoon? It's actually a Spanish cartoon. I mean, I guess it's Mexican. Called Villanos or Villainous.
Villainous?
I've heard of it. Is
I
that
will
a-
share like a picture. This is exactly like whenever like Lisa was in like this is the character I was imagining, because even like walking on all fours, like going on like all ape mode, was this character. I'm gonna share, and people might know who I'm talking about. How do I share this?
Yeah, I want to see it.
How do I share this? Wait, I have to download the picture first.
Yeah.
The character's name is Dementia.
Three-headed, you know.
Dementia.
That's the character's name. Why is it not showing?
And you're
You guys
imagining
talk as I do this.
who are you
Good.
imagining as that character as Dementia?
Lisa,
Here's
I
one.
think.
Okay, I'm gonna share now.
Lisa?
Yeah,
Oh.
Lisa. I was like, this.
Yeah, Lisa's like, oh yeah, I'm sitting in front of the control panel.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm having.
Yeah, because
I'm
she's
having
very like
problems
she's basically like we gotta eat, we gotta procreate, and we gotta survive. It's literally all the things she does, you know. She's
Yeah.
like a lizard brain, like that's where Lisa comes from.
I don't know if I was making David's actions happen, you know, according to all three of y'all equally. I don't know if I was doing a good
No,
job.
I think
But-
sometimes, you know.
It was another character, you know. That was really cool.
Oh, did I crash?
Yeah, we don't
No,
see.
you're
My OBS crashed.
We can hear you, but we
I don't
don't.
know.
Yeah, it will be back. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
That
I
was
will
so funny.
say,
I love how David was like a schizophrenic wreck, you know.
There.
what
This
is
is not.
it?
Yeah, this one. I put one mine. You can put mine now.
Oh,
Like,
did
I
you?
was like, man, this is Lisa. You know, like I was imagining this character, but blonde, because I think you mentioned blonde at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's literally all described blonde girl, yeah.
Yeah, but I imagine like this character for Lisa all the time.
I
really-
could see that. Yeah.
It's funny.
I thought it was funny. It's like these are there's only three things David is thinking about. It's food, women, and social pressure.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Only
Your
things that cross his
average
mind.
18-year-old.
Yeah.
Average
Yeah.
18-year-old, yeah.
Pretty average.
And I don't know if I'm the only one here with like a horrible like gutter brain, but I love the visual gag of just being like one big lever in the center of the.
But I thought it was
Yeah.
funny. I thought it was
Yeah.
funny. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone looks at the center lever. No. That was so funny.
Y'all keep on talking. I got to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, sure.
There were a few points there that I felt a bit like unsure on how to take it. At one point, I was thinking, I guess the logic side would be worried about making mistakes and, you know, social faux pas as well, but he won't panic about it. Like this is a problem. What is the most straightforward way to maybe try and amend that? So I was trying to like, it was very challenging to me to try and be like, you know, like a robot logic almost. But at the end of the day, I think I made him like more human, you know, like it's like, it is like illogic, but it's not robot logic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that because it felt like we each had our own stations, you know. So like
Mhm.
Lisa had her stations, and then so did EM, and so did Logic. EM was like the very like airy-headed one, or like very conceptual, and it also, at least in my imagination, it felt like he was the one in charge of like the voice stuff, whilst Lisa
Mhm.
was the one controlling like the legs and arms.
Yeah, that's
then,
I was avoiding controlling the body because I felt like that's not how we really, you know. Yeah, like usually you have your voice, like bugging you, you should do that, but then you don't go there and do it. So like Dr. Dark is more like he says stuff like he brings up to the front to the foreground, but like he's not the one taking action most of the time.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it would be more interesting if it's like more contextual, not literally like piloting a mech. When I was controlling like the legs, it was like pretending like.
No, I think that's fine. I think there should be like I'm taking control over, because that can happen. I just don't think that. I just don't think that the logic part of your brain is doing that. Rarely ever. You always act on impulse.
Yeah, dude, I think David did that more.
Another thing that I was thinking of, because people usually they rationalize first, and then like they kind of use their emotion to like give them like enough incentive to do things. So I was trying to be that guy, like that kind of reassure, like, you know what, that is a good idea, but maybe for later, or think if that, trying to like, because that's like, what's the word? Not self-assuring, like what's the word? Okay, I'll give an example. You guys can help me here. I want to buy ice cream, let's say. And at first I think it's not a good idea, but then I start like rationalizing why would be a good idea. Maybe I deserve, like I'm tired. So I was also taking like logic to that side. That's why he would like try to appease both Lisa and emotion at this, like trying to validate them, like trying to find like gaps. Well, that could work, yeah, but maybe yeah.
I really like the aesthetic of logic as well, because he had like the glasses thing, like the shining glasses moment. And I love how he fixed like the tie. I picture him as like a fucking like businessman. Like, trying to keep the whole ship afloat.
But he is the one who crashes down the most. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
Like, of course, he's the one like he's having a mental breakdown every other day.
Yeah, that was funny.
Lisa's just like this fucking goblin, just controlling like everything.
It gave David some character. I'm like, oh, okay, it's mostly the emotion and the lizard brain.
Yeah. I feel like that's especially every teenager is like that,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna have an NPC comment on it, but it didn't come up. I was like, because of the fact that Ian was controlling the voice, so everything he says is a decision made by his emotions. So I was like, but it didn't come up.
But I mean, I understood that. I got that.
Yeah.
The thing is, I actually really like this universe. At first, it was a bit iffy at the start, but I do think that I did get into character. It was not easy role playing as a fucking anime girl.
Exactly.
I used a lot of third person there. It's easier to role play using third person.
It was a challenge for me as well. I think, I don't know, maybe I would like Uriah to speak, but I think like playing the emotional part, I think it comes more naturally.
Yeah, well, the biggest struggle for me was because I'm so used to playing first person that, there were moments where I wanted to like just take control of the physical, like, oh, I point his finger or stuff like that. But it's like, no, somebody else is in charge of that. So I have to communicate that with them.
In between, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to interface with something, whether it's a button or a screen or whatever. Glad y'all thought it was funny, because I don't think I'm a funny person. I don't have that gift, But
I don't know.
I thought it was
yeah.
I thought it was great.
I love like synthesis. Like you like saw what each of us were doing, and you synthesized it in David's actions, which made him feel a bit schizophrenic because he was doing like a lot of things at the same time.
It was so cool. Like I really loved it.
That was really funny.
This could be a standalone game, to be honest. Like,
dude, I'm gonna be honest here. I would continue this. This is so fun, so funny.
Yeah. And it would be fun, like make different tones with like different types of people. Like co-op the role play. Yeah.
Co-op.
It did feel like co-op because we were like all controlling at the same time. But
all trying to keep a grip on it,
Yeah.
But I love that it was very engrossing. Like I'll be thinking about this for days to come.
Yeah,
and it was cool. I really like this. Yeah,
yeah. I think the Mundane, like it was like very lighthearted. I think it's also like a palate cleanser in a way. Sometimes we're like way too like got the other guy, and then it just like chill down a bit.
Because that's always what I want to do. Is like I want to be a dude with a sword, and then we're like,
which is
okay,
like dope
we're gonna
too,
do
right?
a higher concept. We're all figments of imagination. I'm like, what? What are we doing?
Yeah.
But it worked out.
It worked out. Really
I would be interested in the aspect of like the voice in the sync, whatever. I would be interested in like different aspects of what goes on in a person's head, like maybe showing up and like a full-on like anime battle could happen in the cranial cavity. Like you have like little intrusive thoughts and like like ninjas like breaking in, like you could have like different like he drank too much. It could be like ethanol, like guys like with bats. I don't know.
Totally.
Zonolar said
that would be so funny.
It was really funny. He said that the world felt very mundane, but inside this guy's head, it was a full-on anime. That like such a funny comment. It was true. Yeah, it was literally just all we did was cross the road, awkwardly like shuffle away from a furry, go get some to eat. That's all that happened. It was actually like very dramatic.
Right.
Yeah.
I did think that maybe it would be more interesting if we slightly like faster pace. We moved on like slightly faster paced. But I think
I thought about maybe going through the day, like jumping, right, like different beats of the day,
like time skips almost.
But I was thinking like how would I even?
We would have been able to, because we were still like testing the waters with the characters at the start. We weren't quite sure where everyone was,
Zonolar's comment.
I think it worked out.
I was gonna say Zonolar's comment about intrusive thoughts entering. That'd be pretty cool. If they,
I guess it will break from the mundane tone for this, right? But
like a whole character materializes. You have to find. I like the way we did it, but that could be
fighting your demons.
Fighting.
And at first, I thought it was something like that. When you said fight your demons, I thought, oh, I'm talking with some like repressed memories here in the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really like that it's not really clear what that voice was, but it's just added so much to the world, in my view.
Yeah.
What you said about the voice in the sync being the subconscious, I think that actually makes a lot of sense. And it makes sense that it's not a full person like you guys. It's just something you see. So that fits in.
Sense, yeah.
I don't know if I was thinking fully. I was just just the idea.
But the logic specifically, right? Because logic is the one that is the most likely to fall to that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't think Lisa would have cared. Like, she just shrugs and walk out the bathroom.
I see.
Yeah.
She's like very simple-minded, very obnoxious character. Hopefully, you guys didn't get too annoyed.
We need but we need every crew needs that.
Yeah, she's kind of like I love the.
I loved.
She's a fan favorite,
Yeah,
people love her. Exactly.
I really like how like airy-headed was. Like, talking about like important stuff, and he's like, "Oh, different types of Greek food."
I thought that was so good.
Well, my intention with that, because the right side of the brain is very much influenced by, or it's like amplified. Like, if you're hungry, you're what sounds good is going to be amplified, so you're just going to have all these things wreck in your brain, like, what does sound good? Oh, Chinese, and kind of that sort of the train of thought, how things lead into one another. That was kind of my intention with that.
I liked it.
Yeah, but the scrolling, like it was very. I thought.
Yeah,
like I felt like you guys portrayed your characters perfectly. At no point I was like, that, I don't know, that was a bit weird, like no, it's it
all of you guys did, I think.
Yeah.
I would say this would be a very challenging thing to roll and make very interesting. But I think we nailed it. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the same question that I always do when I'm here. Did you guys think we nailed anime?
Yeah, I would say
yes.
so.
Yes. Yeah. I would say more so you two, Conway and Nicolas. I definitely felt kind of like a fish out of water because I'm not into anime. Like that's not really my thing. But I know enough about it to like recognize the quirks and the
patterns.
Little yes, the motifs.
Me neither, but apparently I was born to play an anime girl, so there's that.
Yeah,
you were born. That's how we find our vocations, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
I'm glad you liked it, Zonalar.
Yeah. We'll have to get Z into one of these soon.
Hell yeah! What do you guys think of the microbe part? Did we hit microbe? I would say yes, in a more like
in a meta way.
Yeah, it was a little bit more nebulous. We kind of turned left at the last second, but I think still kind of made it work. Yeah.
What I wanted was like this abstraction of, something when I said microbes, because I remember if I did say, if you get like dramatic, you can be like neurons in a world that is like being deleted into oblivion. So like that's already going to memory, not biology necessarily. So I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Makes sense.
It was the spirit of the prompt. To do like an actual like biology, microbiology, I think there would need to be more work, more homework, like study a bit more, to like do something decent. Otherwise, they are just it becomes just a theme,
Sure.
I was thinking about the different like white blood cells. I was like, like you can anthropomorphize these, but it's gonna be difficult to explain, and I think the what we did was perfect. Like right brain, left brain, and I was like the lizard brain.
Zonalar was the the shadow government agent there.
yeah. You got us like the shadow government. Controlling us. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I really liked it. It was really cool, and I would say this was one of the more challenging ones that we rolled. So I'm pretty happy with the results.
Certainly challenging.
Did we hit Mundane? Do you guys think? I think it was more
for sure
than Mundane.
But it's Mundane. Yeah. It's like just going through school, cafeteria.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
nailed it.
It was more so. I mean, it was kind of like Zonalar said. The outside world was mundane. It was regular everyday life, but the inside, that's really where the anime kind of shined. So I in a weird way, it actually really worked. It worked out really well doing it that way.
It did.
Somehow we did it.
Yeah.
I feel like this show would be like live action, but like the cranial cavity stuff is 100% just
animated.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of like the Osmosis Jones. Yeah.
That sounds like something. It sounds like something that you would like. It sounds like a YouTube series from like back in like the 2010s that somebody would do. Just like a passion project, that sort of thing.
There was one moment like when I said, bring that memory about what we saw on the internet the other day. I was trying to I wanted to bring Christian, but like it went a different way. Like fine,
Yeah.
Oh, the Kingmakers.
That's funny.
Comedy is so funny.
Yeah.
He hates this so much.
At first he wanted to be gone, but now you wish it would come back.
Yeah, man. That was a journey.
Yeah.
No. Quickly swipe right.
Oh. Yeah. Empty jars is, yeah. It's bad
the Spider-Man Prowler theme, like.
Yeah.
The funniest moment in the whole show for me was when Nicolas said, "Bring up memories of grandma." Because I think every single man knew like immediately. Just you get that joke.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Awesome. Cool.
So how are we gonna do the table with the rerolls and stuff?
Yeah,
I will
let's
say,
tackle this other beast.
yeah, I would say it is up to David.
I want to say let's not get rid of MicroWorld because I think we actually went different. We went instead of microbes, we went to what do you call it? Mental
To anime?
faculties. Yeah, we went to emotions and logic and stuff rather than like
I
cells.
don't know.
So I don't know if we really gave it a fair shake.
We were talking. I think that one maybe I went too overboard because it requires too much homework to do something decent. You know.
I do agree with that. I honestly,
dreading the anime.
I was dreading microbe because I had no idea what I was gonna.
Exactly. This is what I mean. Like I don't know as much. I just thought it was like a cool thing to try. You know. And we went into a different way that I also thought it was very interesting. So I'd be fine with 11 being taken out. Like 9 and 11 could be changed.
I mean, ultimately, it's up to you, David. It's you braved this daunting task of running this game, so it is your choice, my friend.
Let's see here. I was thinking space travel. Well, we already have sci-fi.
You can go more specific.
Yeah.
You go
Would it be fine to have a general sci-fi and then a more narrow something?
Oh, you said space travel. It could be like a generation ship. Like, it takes like a million years to get to where you want to go.
Yeah, I love that actually. What was that one movie had Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Oh, Passengers, right?
Yes, I like that movie.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, let's replace.
Do you want a suggestion? Oh, okay, sorry. Go ahead first.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't want to be like Grima Wormtongue in your ear. Playing that's another thing that I was, if I had the chance, I would add in like being a robot. So like kind of a Blade Runner thing. Like, am I like a real human or like do I have a soul kind of deal? And just being like a character that I can leap. Basically like kind of a superhero in a way because you're a robot. That could be like an interesting setting, like a Blade Runner kind of thing.
Blade Runner.
Wouldn't that count Cyberpunk?
No, not necessarily, because in Cyberpunk you're a human. You just like change some pieces of you. This one like you were constructed.
Okay. Yeah.
In the 7th grade, we had to write novellas, and that's kind of what I did. My character was a robot, and so he was going to go explore that. He's like, "Am I a real person or not, or whatever?"
Pinocchio,
Yeah, that's cool.
Sci-fi Pinocchio. I like that. So let's replace 11 with how would you say that? Just robots?
Yeah. Artificial life.
That
was a game I tried to play way back then with Zolar and Fuel. It never worked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be fun.
Pinocchio, but metal,
That's not how you spell Pinocchio.
It's two C's instead. It's like cappuccino, Pinocchio.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. Okay. I'll fix it later.
Solar's comment is why that game never happened. Can you highlight the last one? His character.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Solar cursed that
game. That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm good on that game.
You gotta gaslight the other players into letting you play an anime girl, I was like slowly like adding little things here and there. Like, I'm Lisa, like, oh, Lisa's
like, by the way, I'm a
Turns out I need to play an anime girl.
Yeah. Cool.
It was awesome.
Job well done. Success.
I agree. I really enjoyed it. Glad you guys did. Glad that I think the viewers did. The commenters. Zonalar said he did.
Yeah. Yeah. Zonalar's been very vocal. no, Kingmaker's probably like holding his head in his hands. But
he likes anime. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think it was more so the just sort of the nebulous. There wasn't a whole lot of like not action, but we were very contained. Okay, yeah. In his words, he's a fantasy snob, which I can appreciate.
More like a fantasy slop.
Oh,
terrible. No. But yeah, I think I had fun. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. A little bit shorter, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. We spent a lot of extra time on the setup. So
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you're welcome.
Cool.
It'd be fun to do again, but you'd have to change something up.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. And it's interesting. That's probably has that been the first time where it was like one after the other? Like you suggested it, and then the next week we did it.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the first time that's happened. Which that's always like a doozy.
What's crazy to me is
it is a 1 in 20 chance.
No, it was like 2 1 in 20s in a row because we commented on anime and we also commented on MicroWorld. Like, oh, these are gonna be the
Exactly.
Anime will return.
With a vengeance.
Yeah. I totally agree. Elf Hunter, like David, dude, you really did well. You took this in stride and you ran with it, dude.
Yeah. I thought it was funny how you didn't even bother like changing your tag. Like, oh yeah, David.
Yeah, just David.
Yeah. That's it. I'm glad you guys think so.
Yeah, thank you all very much. It was a very fun game.
It was fun. Yeah. Had a great time. Keep an eye out in the future. Yeah, absolutely. Keep an eye out in the future for more weekly on PCs. Like I said last week, Adam should be back anytime now. So I guess I'm just waiting for a DM from him or something. But yeah, that's all from us. Thank you all so much for watching, folks who
I would have loved.
So good.
Yeah,
I can only imagine. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. It's always a good time gaming with these guys. Check in next week, probably same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll be getting into some more 4D role-playing goodness. To those who are watching after the fact, thanks so much for checking it out, and we hope to see you all next time. Thanks, peace, and God bless.